Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today to learn more about National Louis University. I'm excited to share with you more about NLU's programs, our tuition, our support systems for our students, and what makes National Louis unique from other colleges you might have started to look at. We have been around over 130 years, founded in 1886, and we offer degree programs at the bachelor level, master's degrees, and doctorate level degrees. If you're a high school student applying to college for the first time, you'll be looking at a 4-year bachelor's degree. We are a small private 4-year university that focuses on helping modern students find professional success during and after their college years. And we serve just about 9,000 students annually. Though in our undergraduate college, we serve just around 2,000. So, like I said, a small private university. And we have two campuses. One is in the heart of downtown Chicago, right on Michigan Avenue, across from the Art Institute, as well as a building right across from Millennium Park. And then we also have a campus in the suburb, Wheeling, Illinois. So you can attend either of those two campuses. I'm going to focus today on what sets National Louis apart from other colleges you might be looking at, including our focus on professional development from day one, our consistent and dependable schedule that is also unique from other colleges, with our students being in class only 2 days out of the week. And then we partner all of our students with experienced success coaches to set them up for success. And we are a broad access university. We are focused on making sure our students can graduate with little to no debt. And we are currently one of the most affordable bachelor degrees in the state of Illinois. At National Louis, every student follows a clear course pathway that maps directly towards one of our 11 bachelor's degree majors. This helps our students avoid the unnecessary accumulation of debt by avoiding taking classes that don't actually apply to their major or their program. Our students can graduate in 180 credit hours with a major, a minor, and a concentration, which really prepares them for a broad range of careers by having such a targeted degree program. Take a look here at our major list, and hopefully you'll see something that might be a good fit for you. You can always reach out to learn more about a specific major. And with a broad range of minors and concentrations, you can really build your education to perfectly fit the career path that you are hoping to follow. Like I mentioned, we have a focus on professional development from day one for our students. Our goal is not only to support you in graduating college, but we want to make sure we are helping you walk across that graduation stage with a job offer or graduate school admissions letter in hand. So exploring a career pathway really starts the first year. Career preparation material is embedded into our coursework from your first year on campus. Students all start by taking a career development course that starts working on some of those early documents for student success. That might be just mapping out a timeline of your week, making sure that your time management skills are going well, and starting to think about resumes and cover letters. Then students, their second year will be in an accelerated career course that helps prepare them for internship and job opportunities. So fine-tuning that resume and cover letter, building a LinkedIn profile, starting to work on your personal elevator pitch, and learning key networking and interviewing skills. Then starting to apply these through different engagement events put on by our Career Bridge Center. This might be informational interviews, mock interviewing, or doing job shadows or external site visits as well. By your third and fourth year at National Louis, you will have an internship embedded into your coursework. Internships are part of your graduation requirement, so all students at National Louis University will complete an internship before leaving NLU. At other colleges, students might do an internship only over the summer, but because of our unique schedule, our students have the opportunity to have internships throughout the whole school year, not only over summer, which gives you a more hands-on experience and lets employers get to see your work grow and develop. And hopefully this might lead to a job offer. Like I said, our unique schedule lets students have internship opportunities or part-time jobs even during the school year. This is definitely a unique schedule from other colleges. National Louis University students are in classes 2 days out of the week. So you can see in this example schedule, this student has class on Tuesdays and Thursdays only. They have a class in the morning from 9 to noon, a lunch break, and then a class from 1 to 4 p.m. Even though students are required to be in class only 2 days a week, you are welcome and encouraged to be on campus on your off days to still continue to meet with your professors, study groups, or participate in student activities or clubs. It's important to note that having class 2 days a week does not make this a part-time college. This is still a full-time college degree, and you want to make sure that you do save time outside of the classroom for homework and studying. Students spend an average of about 20 hours a week on homework outside of the classroom, so you definitely want to make sure that you have time to build that in. You'll notice that each class meets in a 3-hour time block. The first hour is a lecture style course starting to go over material, perhaps new material that you're learning that week, or maybe going over material from the previous week. The second and third hour will be focused on hands-on learning activities. So maybe doing some group work, you might have an opportunity to work on a project or get started on a paper, but they won't be 3-hour lecture courses. The time is broken down nicely so that you still have time to get ahead on homework or start working on some of those group projects. And for um, all of our students, like I said, you are welcome on campus on your off days so that you can still participate in clubs and activities or start working with study groups or meet with your success coach and professors. We understand that navigating college can certainly be intimidating, and we want to make sure that all of our students feel supported at National Louis University. One of the ways we do this is by dedicating ourselves to having small classes. This lets all of our students feel how community-oriented we are at National Louis and make sure you're part of an interactive classroom environment. This is important so that students can form relationships both with their professors and their peers. We don't want you to feel lost in the crowd because you are a significant part of the National Louis community. At other colleges, you might be one in the class of 100, but at National Louis, you get one-on-one attention with your professor every single class period. You're not a number, and we want to know your name and your story, and we want you to know that you are part of our community. All classes, including those general education courses, will have anywhere from 25 to 35 students in the classroom, and that gets smaller once you're in your major courses as well. We do offer free tutoring for our students that you can take advantage of. We have study tables where you're able to meet with your coach to work on some study habits, and we have math and writing specialists embedded in your English and math courses as well. So this is someone who sat in on your English course and learned the material alongside with you so that when you're ready to go to tutoring hours with them, they already know the material and they are well prepared to review it with you and help you not only go away from falling behind, but start getting ahead on the material and make sure that you fully understand it. We do have different wraparound supports for our students as well, including an emergency fund and a food pantry on campus, and access to free mental health counseling and discounted internet. We also, like I mentioned, have our experienced success coaches partnered with every single student. So your success coach is someone who is your cheerleader on campus. They are there to not only act as an academic advisor and make sure that you're taking the right courses and they are on track to graduate, but they have weekly meetings with your professors as well to make sure that you are doing well in your courses. And if there's any additional supports that you need in order to be successful, your coach is there to make sure they set you up with any additional resources or supports that you might need. We understand that life happens and you might need a little bit of extra support, and coaches can offer this in a lot of different ways. So from lunch packs to referrals to counseling. Coaches can, share different resources for that emergency funding that I mentioned, and they really promote a sense of community through different events and opportunities to get involved on campus as well. National Louis is mainly a commuter campus, and sometimes students can feel disconnected from campus at other commuter schools, but National Louis is dedicated to making sure that our students feel like they're part of the community, and our coaches put on multiple events throughout the year to keep you involved. Some of these might be summer picnics, student recognition night, end of year celebrations, and plenty more as well. Now, like I mentioned, it is important to also get involved on campus. We want to make sure that our students feel actively involved in the NLU community, and this might be getting involved in clubs or activities at National Louis. You can see a list of academic, athletic, and social clubs to get involved in on campus here. And if there's a club that we don't have yet that you're interested in, you are absolutely able to start a new club on campus easily. Student Experience also puts on a lot of fun events throughout the year. You'll see some of them listed here. I always personally love Welcome Week, which is a full week of events that have a lot of free food and free swag, and just a great opportunity to meet new people and try out some new fun activities. Now, financing college is incredibly important, and we understand that college can be expensive. As you're starting to look into colleges, I want to make sure that everyone is taking a look at the full cost of your education. It's important to look at not only the yearly cost, but consider the 4-year cost of your college degree. This is an example of just some other schools in the Chicago or Illinois area and what that yearly cost and 4-year cost can look like there. National Louis is at the bottom. And I'm going to break down our tuition and fees for you. So our tuition is that $10,755 number. And you'll see we have a couple different fees here as well. We have a Venture UPass fee. This is for our Chicago campus only. It is $120 a term for students to have unlimited access to CTA, so L trains and CTA buses, so that they're able to commute to and from campus. But it's unlimited rides, so you're also able to use it to commute to and from work, or go across the city to do different fun events or activities. As long as you're a student at National Louis, that gets you unlimited access to CTA. All colleges have a student fee that pays for some of those fun student experience events and upkeep with campus. And so we do have a student fee at $250 per term. And then we have an optional technology package. So this is the option to have a laptop and headset. It is optional because you don't have to purchase your laptop through National Louis, though it is a requirement to have a laptop at National Louis. Because you're only on campus for class 2 days a week, a lot of that outside work ends up being online. So you might have online reading or quizzes to take care of, and we want to make sure that you're able to access that. So having access to a laptop is essential. However, you can bring your own laptop from home. If you don't have a laptop or you'd like to purchase one through National Louis, it ends up being that $60 a term for the first 2 years. Then you will have paid it off and it is yours to keep forever. So the total cost comes to $12,045 for the year with the technology package and the Venture UPass, or $11,865 a year without that technology package. This is a financial award letter for our students from the 2020 year. So you'll see here our tuition fees and technology package coming out to $12,045. Once we add in estimated grants and scholarships from the FAFSA, that's that free application for student financial aid. And so you could be eligible if you're filling out FAFSA for the federal Pell Grant and the Illinois MAP Grant. These are 2 gift aid amounts. That means you do not have to pay them back. They're not loans. That this is gift money for you to use on your education. If you fill out the FAFSA and are receiving the maximum amount of the federal Pell Grant and the Illinois MAP Grant, your out-of-pocket cost at National Louis could be $360. This ends up coming to about $30 a month, including that laptop and including the Venture U Pass. You'll notice what wasn't listed before also was textbooks, because textbooks are already included in tuition for students as well. So that's another cost you can cut when you're looking at your finances for National Louis. We also do accept outside scholarships, so you're able to apply external scholarships to that out-of-pocket cost as well. We do have financing college opportunities for students who are not eligible for FAFSA. One of those is our Eagle Dream Scholarship. These are multiple scholarships awarded to students who are undocumented that value at half of our tuition for the year, and it's renewable for 4 years. So this is definitely a great opportunity for students to apply for some financial aid, even if you are not eligible to fill out the FAFSA. We're also a partner with the Dream US. This is a nationwide scholarship that is offered to students who are undocumented that would be eligible for DACA or TPS. And these recipients earn full tuition to National Louis and the cost of a laptop for all 4 years as well. I definitely encourage students who are able to apply for this scholarship to apply, as it's awarded to thousands of students each year, and it's a good opportunity to have your tuition covered at National Louis, and other schools partner with it as well. If you are not eligible for FAFSA, you may still be eligible for the alternative application for FAFSA, and this is what your award letter might look like if you're receiving that full Illinois MAP grant if you're applying for the alternative application for FAFSA. This is stackable with the Eagle Dream Scholarship. So if you receive the MAP grant from the alternative application for FAFSA, and you also are receiving the Eagle Dream Scholarship, you could have almost all of your tuition and fees still covered at National Louis. So definitely consider us as you are looking for options to go to college and not have a lot of student loans. Like I said, one of our goals is to make sure our students can avoid taking out student loans, which is why we are committed to matching our tuition to that full MAP and Pell grant on the FAFSA. Now, as you're looking at colleges and starting to think about the application process, National Louis has a completely free application online that you are able to access at nl.edu/app/hub. We look for an GPA of 2.0 or above for admission. If you have below a 2.0 GPA, we will also ask for 2 letters of support and a personal statement to supplement your application. If you have above a 2.0 GPA, those documents will be waived, and we'll just ask for that high school transcript, along with any other college transcripts that you might have from any college courses you may have taken. We are a test optional school, so while the submission of test scores is encouraged, it is not required for admission to the university. As you're taking a look at your application checklist, make sure that you do fill out an application. Please do fill that out online early so that we're able to start working with you early on. Submit your transcripts to submit complete application. The transcripts and the online application will give you a full application to NLU, and do complete the FAFSA or the alternative application to FAFSA if you are eligible for that. Make sure that you do that early so that you're eligible for the maximum amount of money possible, and make sure you're checking your email regularly and putting down an email that you will check regularly, as that is our best way to contact you. And I always encourage students to attend an on-campus information session or a financial aid seminar so that you're able to get a feel for campus and meet some of our staff and professors as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you learned more about National Louis University. And if you have any questions, you can always send us an email at freshman@nl.edu.